What up? What up? What up? Unbreakable Kicks Army. It seems like it's been a minute since I've been up in the vault, man. Just going through the ropes of life and just trying to spend as much time with family these last couple days. Army. Sorry I did not go live yesterday, man, for the Nike SB Dunk Low Udos, but I will tell y'all this: Wifey's account got a dub yesterday. Not mine. Yesterday I wasn't live Army because my daughter had a cheer competition and she performed at 8:30 a.m. So like I didn't even have time to be like, okay, I'm gonna do a quick, 30-minute live. Like Army, we was up at like wifey was up at like 5. I got up around 6. We had to be there at like 7:30 Army. So, excuse the fact that your boy was not on a live yesterday. But again, wifey did wind up getting a dub on them joints. And remember the army already bought them. Y'all know what time it is, Army. Remember the army already wind up snagging those SB dunks. But if you did get a dub in the comment section below, let your boy know. Also, Army, I had got a phone call from my boy Dylan, chilling with Dylan. Shout out to my boy Dylan. And he was like, yo, Break, are you going for them Action Bronson New Balance joints? I'm like, nah, I'm not, bro. He like, well, can you enter for me? I'm like, cool. Now, my boy Jeff. Shout out to my boy Jeff. He had hit me up as well and was like, yo, Break, make sure you enter for him. So I ain't gonna hold you like certain shoes like that. I mean, especially when I know I don't be getting dubs. Like when Jeff sent me the link, I'm like, yeah, I'm cool. But Dylan hit me up, said, go for me. I wind up entering. I did get a dub on him. And Dylan also got a dub on him as well. And I see that them joints is low-key kind of busting right now, too. And Jeff was like, yo, Break, all the Action Bronson, New Balance joints like that, they always do some stuff. So I'm going to hold on to them, Army. I'm going to hold on to them. Also, I'm going to be heavy on updating my trade block app, Army. And for those who don't know about Trade Block Army, man, we was heavy on Trade Block not too long ago, man. And with everything that's going on, and we gonna talk about it in a hot second, Army. This is definitely gonna be one of those apps that you want to make sure that you got, especially just how it was a couple weeks for me when I'm like, Army, I need a pair of brick by bricks. I got these, I got these, I got these. Like I'm willing to trade. So the link is in the description section below for Trade Block Army. Make sure you are downloading it. Again, I will, man, I'm going to update it as much as I can, Army. I got so many shoes that I can add on that list, and it will be time consuming. But I was just saying, like, I feel like if it's any year that a lot of people will be willing to trade shoes, like Weissman Fords for Brick Bat Bro, whatever the case may be, Army, this is the year. So, again, make sure you guys are downloading the Trade Block app and make sure y'all add me on there as well. Also, Army, I've been peeping. A lot of people got their eyes set on these Nike Air Max 95 OG Big Bubbles. Now, I've been seeing that a lot of the mom and pops or the tier zero stores will be carrying these soon. I want to say some spots already opened up for raffles. I want to say it's a worldwide release also happening. Now, I'm just curious to the fact on why these joints did not drop for Air Max month. Seeing how a lot of people do want these, and again, not on the same strength of like the 85 breads, but you got that limited list of stores that will be carrying these. I'm sure that these will probably wind up dropping on Sneakers app as well, but these are ones. And this is coming from a guy that's not an Air Max here, but if you ask a decent amount of people, I'm sure a lot will say that the Air Max 95 Neons is their Air Max. Also, Armin, for those who don't remember, years ago, we got an Air Jordan 4 with the same colorway based off of that iconic Air Max. And Army, and it's so crazy that I'm showing y'all these because these was around COVID times. And I'm not saying that we're headed back to COVID times, but just how people are panicking with these tariffs and things of that nature. And again, we're going to talk about that soon. I say before we panic, let's just think for a second. Now, Army, I've been showing you guys some of my steals and deals. I got the Huff SB Dunk Lows retail plus shipping. Got the Air Jordan 11 Lows Georgetown size 9.5. Air Jordan 13 Lakers size 10 retail plus shipping. What else we got? Air Jordan 1 my year size 11 and size 16 retail plus tax and shipping, Army. Size 9 in the Tinker 8s 250. Got a pair of the Kobe All-Star 6s dead stock size 11. I got, well, actually a size 12 sold in the X-ray, so I got 11 and 11 and a half available. I want to say that 11 and a half is gone, and these eggplants too. Still got some sizes in the white cements. Cheaper prices coming soon too, Army. I got the Grinches, dead stock, size 11 and a half. I will be adding more shoes on here too. Jordan 11 low UNC's retail plus shipping. I got a pair of the Air Jordan 4 Bread Reimagined size 10 and a half, 250. What else? These just sold. These Air Jordan 3 Fears are now gone. And last but not least, Army size 15 Fire Red 3s, 240. So if y'all need any of those joints, hit me up. I'm also adding more shoes. Whatnot Army. We were supposed to go live yesterday, or yeah, yesterday was Saturday, but we had like 610 on the bookmarks. We need another 190. I'm waiting on y'all, Army. Click that link, bookmark the next Whatnot live stream. And y'all to slow down on the merch too, Army. Go over there on Whatnot, check out the inventory, grab some merch, support your boy. Find me on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Y'all already know where to find me. Smash that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. Now, Army, in no shape or form am I any kind of tariff expert as far as what exactly, this is going to do to the sneaker market. And the only reason why I say this, Army, I feel like 5 years ago we was kind of in a panic, like shoe stores were not open, some of the ports were closed down, we wasn't getting shoes in on time. Now I don't think that is going to be a crazy increases in prices. I don't think that that's going to be the case, and again, I could be wrong. The thing that I can see happening first is like mad delays in a lot of our shipping. And we've already seen that from like the flu game grade school. Some of the cool grade nines was late, and honestly, Army, when the shoes come in a little bit later, it corrects the market. At one point, I mean, in the flu games, it's still like a 250, dollar shoe before all the fees. But prior to that, we was at the high threes because again, some of the pairs didn't come in. So I think on the front end is gonna hurt a lot because it's gonna seem like it's less pairs, and then we're gonna slowly start getting those pairs back in. Now that will happen during COVID. Again, this is two completely different times. COVID was just different. I feel like COVID was such a shock, and so unexpected that we didn't know how to deal with these things. So hopefully we know how to deal with things. But so local, I know these guys work with SneakerCon. They do their content on IG, and a couple members of the Army hit me up regarding this as well, Army. And again, it says sneaker and apparel retail prices expect to increase after new tariffs. What y'all think about this, man? I'm at the point right now, Army, where y'all already know it's already retail or nothing. But I think that it will be wild on Nike's part to just increase the prices. Like y'all got the bread. And it's not even that y'all got the bread, y'all got the people behind y'all right now. So I think it will piss a lot of people off if Nike be like, hey, now we got to increase these prices. Why the prices are already high, but we know that Nike can afford to not increase these prices, especially when we are at the height of sneakers right now. But also on the flip side of that coin, it might be a smart move because the demand of sneakers have slowly started to inch up. So when there's more demand, y'all can do whatever y'all want to with the prices. I told y'all years ago that I feel like retro 11s will eventually retail at like 300 or 250. We closer to the 250. I think 300 is going to be next. But this is some of just like the breakdowns as far as, the new US tariffs and tariffs charged to the US, things of this nature. Now, we got to remember that Nike doesn't just have factories in China. They got some in Vietnam. They got some in Indonesia. Like you can see some of the ones that we got right here, Army. Again, I don't want to say it's just gonna be an instant panic. You know what I'm saying? We gotta wait and see how it rolls out until Nike come out and say, "Yo, we gonna increase these prices." In which I still feel like Nike got the bread to prevent these things. As far as they got enough bread to be like, "Look, y'all, we know tariffs are going around. It may be an increase, but we gonna cover them joints." And this is just me speaking in a perfect world, Army. And knowing that we don't live in a perfect world, I will hope Nike jump on top of this and be like, nah, I got y'all. This is one of the ones I hope Nike got our back. Now, again, I don't know the logistics and the legalities behind that. Like, I don't know if Nike will be forced to increase. I don't know what business is actually forced to increase their prices by law. Like I feel like most businesses increase their prices on will or the demand of product and things of that nature. So hopefully Nike keep us good, man, cuz bro, it's not the right year for y'all to be like, oh yeah, retro fours are retailing at 220, now they 250. But the crazy thing is though, Army, things like this happen, all it does is mess up the future. Like even during COVID when prices was mad high, like I told my wife, chicken wings at one point was like 20 something dollars a pack. And they still that years later. Because if people are still gonna buy it at $20 a pack, why should we bring it back down to 15? Why should we bring it back down to 13 if they are willing to pay it? And that's the only thing that I feel like, as far as resellers, where resellers messed up the market or whatever you want to say, because like when Nike sees that we are willing to pay these extreme prices, oh, we can just make this retail price. If they gonna pay resale for it, if they're willing to pay $300 retail, we can hit them at 260 for retail because it's cheaper. If they're willing to pay 300 resale, we can hit them with 260 retail. It's $40 cheaper. They would rather pay the 260 over that 300. And that's the thing that I fear. If these things were to happen, if these prices were to increase, that's my biggest fear. That prices will stay up and then Nike just gonna have the need to just say, hey, we gonna increase the retail price. I don't think that they'll do that on like retro ones. Retro ones ain't moving like they was. But if they were, we've had a couple retro ones retail at 200 and they sold out. So we shall see, Army. We shall see. But I feel like all of this stuff is just a test. And again, if y'all want to read more on this, Army, y'all can look more into it. Again, So Local had posted this, just going more into like, the different factories and things of that nature. Again, I don't see this being a immediate effect down the line. It could be like a domino effect or something that we don't like down the line. But just right now, especially with some of the shoes already done in production, again, I just see it being more of a pushed back as far as release dates and and we not getting the pairs on time. Then it's just like Nike, like, okay, every GR retro is now gonna be $230 to cover these tariffs, or every collab is now gonna be 300. But then again, if they were to do that, I still feel like we gonna pay them prices. And if that's the case, expect those prices to remain high retail in the future, Army. That's all I gotta say. It's not like we're gonna stop buying it. That's the crazy thing. We not gonna stop buying these shoes, y'all. So let me know how y'all feel about that in the comment section below. As always, Army, all of the discount links are in the description section below. So make sure y'all take advantage of it. Again, every time y'all use Resjuvenator or buy a Soul Premier Sneaker travel bag, I get those notifications. So make sure y'all keep doing it, Army. And again, merch, go grab it. Cheap hoodies. I got a couple of windbreakers. I'm about to start working on some new merch as well, Army. So let me know if y'all got any ideas. Shoot them my way. Again, check out for the IG. If y'all not following me, check out my IG story. I will be, updated and loading some more shoes on there, Army. So make sure y'all check it out. And other than that, I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. Back in the lab, Army. We back in the lab. So smash that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. And other than that, you got your boy Unbreakable. You got the Unbreakable vote. Oh, also, Army, hopefully, because it does seem like it is a mad slow week, we still waiting to see what's up with the SB4s on Sneakers app, and we still waiting to see what's up with that Jordan Reserve that we last heard. So hopefully, again, since it's a slow week, it ain't looking like nothing is dropping on Sneakers app this week, y'all. It's looking mad slim. So in the comment, Army, let's let Nike know we ready for some heat, for a restock. Something good. I know y'all still need these reimagined fives, all that stuff, Army. Type in the comment section shock drop or reserve. So again, I know who stayed in here to the last very second, Army. Again, I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. You got your boy Unbreakable. You got the Unbreakable vote. Unbreakable Army, stand strong like always. Most importantly, hug your loved ones. And of course, remain humble. And we out. Peace.
I hit Unbreakable for the Yeezys. He the plug, call him when I need him. These old's tough, but he get him easy. Yours old, him first season. The most beefy, looking like two laps. Two less, cause your ass, they